The mic fell off. My glutes don't move.
They do move, she's lying.
Hey girls, and welcome back to my YouTube. So today I'm going to take you along with me. Similar day in the life. Today isn't so chaotic. It is Monday. I am currently going through check-ins. I have been through a few this morning. Got a couple more check-ins to go through, and then we'll be training. I have lower today, which I'm super excited for. Glutes and hamstrings today. Then I have a sports massage, which I try and have every 2 weeks. Times I do slack and I let it go like a week, or I have ended up having it once a month, just because where I'm super busy and trying to fit it in. But where I've started running and switching up my training, I have found that I've needed to have them more often. Especially anyone that runs will understand this. Need it with training anyway. You do need to keep up that side of it as well. It's all good looking great, training in the gym, but if you're not looking after your body, it's not great. You know, you want to think of mobility, flexibility as well, and preventing injury. Definitely recommend make sure you're getting your sports massages in, girls. We gotta look after our bodies as well. So I have that, and then I have form feedbacks to do, which I'm waiting for a couple more videos to come through. I may be going to dance later, depending if I have time to. I also have meal prepping to do today as well. Monday, I do, not every Monday, depending if I'm at Fraser's or not and when I get back, but usually the class on a Monday is commercial, which I love commercial. If you follow me on Instagram, you know, like, that is me. I love heels, but commercial is like more my vibe. That's what I used to do when I was younger. So absolutely love that. So I'm going to try and make that tonight. That is 6:30. And hopefully I can show you a bit of that as well, if the girls don't mind me filming bits in the class, because I'd love to get that out there as well. And what it's like in class, it's amazing. The girls are so supportive, and it's fun. Like, if you mess up, like, nobody judges you, nobody looks at you in a certain way. It's a lovely environment to be in, and it's just perfect for me, especially when I was a beginner starting off again. And sometimes I do class myself as a beginner when I go in there. Yeah, so hopefully I can go to dance later. So let's get into the rest of the check-ins now. Take you along my day with me. Just gonna go make my pre-workout now, which is 2 bagels with jam and peanut butter. And usually I have a banana, but I had it in my oats this morning, so I'm gonna make that now. I said I was having my bagels, but I didn't take them out the freezer to defrost, so we're gonna have to wait. So I'm gonna go and carry on I've got another 2 check-ins to do, so I'm gonna do them while these defrost, and then come back and make my pre. Making my bagels have defrosted. I have one more. I was just checking my mic was on, so that wouldn't be good. A couple of the girls have sent some form videos over. I'll do them later on when I get back. I have a few, and I usually do them. I like to do them a bit later anyway. I will be making my way to the gym. It usually takes me about half an hour to get to the gym. We're using peanut butter and jam. If you never put peanut butter and jam together, then you need to do that. It's next level, and I love it for my pre. Fraser says to me a lot, like, why do you have pre? Just have your breakfast. But I love my bagels with peanut butter and jam. I just can't. And I think where I've got so used to, always had a pre-workout. I've never not had a pre-workout. I used to have oats. I have that for like my breakfast, which I tend to have pretty early. So I just fancy something different, like, and the easy to digest. I don't feel peanut butter and ham. I don't feel like overly full. Whereas oats, when I'd eat that, or cream of rice, so much cream of rice actually, oats definitely. I can't open this jam. There we go. I'd feel so full, and I literally couldn't try it. It was horrible, and it'd be like sitting in my stomach, sick during my sessions. So yeah, I can't have oats as a pre. I just can't do it. Cream of rice I can, but I just, yeah, bagels are just They're just easy. They're just easy. Just chuck them in the toaster, chuck my jam of peanut butter on, and we're done. It's cream of rice, you've got to boil the kettle, put the protein in, mix it. It's just a lot. Who's got time for that? I haven't. I definitely haven't today. I've literally got jam everywhere. Not good. It's the only thing they are. I'm excited to train. I just love training lower. I've trained glutes most of my life. Bikini athlete. That's all I ever trained was glutes, hamstring, shoulders, and back. What I trained for years. Bikini athlete, you know. Enjoy this now. And then I'll be making my way to the gym. She's annoyed because I'm leaving her. Going now. I've got lower today. Nearly finished my Monster. I have to drink one of these on the way. It's like a routine thing. I used to have a pre and I just don't anymore. I just have a Monster. Not feeling it today. I don't know why. Maybe because I did my bike threshold work yesterday and it killed me off. But I usually sit in my car for probably about 10 minutes when I get to the gym before I go in and kind of like procrastinate. Is that how you say it? Procrastinate. Oh my god, I can't even. I'm gonna have to Google this. Hey Siri, or ask Siri, how do you say procrastinate? Is that right?
Okay, I found this on the web for how do you say procrastinate.
Procrastinate. I wasn't far off. Procrastinate. Oh my god, why? What the hell? At my grown ass age at 34, why can I not say procrastinate? Right, we're gonna forget I even said that. You guys know what I'm trying to say, but I sit in my car for 10 minutes doing that. I'll go in and I'll have the best session ever. I've got to have my 10 minutes in my car before I go in. How my weeks work out. So I train Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday I have a rest day. Thursday I run. Sometimes I switch it and do Wednesday as well. Either do Wednesday or Thursday, but I like to do Thursday night. So I run on Thursday night, and then Friday I'll train, Saturday I train, Sunday I train. So I'm basically doing 5 days in a row. And right now, because my focus isn't to build muscle, like I'm not building muscle, I'm basically maintaining right now. My main focus is to fitter, get healthier. I want to get quick at running, focus on more like aerobic style exercises and focus on like building my engine. Then, like, I know everyone says exactly what I'm trying to do, so I can get away with kind of training like that 5 days in a row. But it is killing me off. It's going to catch up with me, and I feel like it is. I'm dancing as well, Friday evenings for 2 hours. In that into it, and like people don't realise how intense dancing is. It really is, depending on the routine as well. And the routine I did, or the 2 routines I did on Friday were pretty quick. I just keep throwing myself around. I'm aching, still aching now. And training into that as well. It is starting to kill me off. I do think I'm going to have to move some of my sessions around, getting a rest day in somewhere in those 5 days, because it is way too much for me right now. I know I've mentioned on my Instagram, and I don't really talk too much about it because I'm very much that person. I just get on with it. But 2023, I was diagnosed with 2 autoimmune conditions, which started at the end of 2021. Symptoms started, but 2023 was where I was actually diagnosed with it. So I knew what was going on, and I knew an answer to everything that was going on, basically. And the 2 autoimmune conditions I have, they affect my joints, can affect my digestion, it can affect my face. On treatment for it, and that treatment is, I know I've spoken about it, I have to have 2 injections a month. Started that treatment in 2023. Started off going to the hospital once a month for the first 6 months, and I was allowed to do it at home after that. So I do it at home now myself, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Obviously we went through the whole thing of like showing me how to do it, how to inject and where to inject. I do that once a month, and when I do that I don't get any symptoms, which is amazing. I can kind of go through life without any symptoms. But have noticed over the last 2 months where I have pushed it a bit with training, I'm starting to get some symptoms, but they're minimal. They're not nowhere near as extreme as they were before I went on treatment, but they're coming through like minimal symptoms. So I know that I'm pushing it a bit with my body. So basically what I'm trying to say is I know I can't push it too much. It's gonna put me back. Do still need to be mindful of when I'm pushing it. Tell me, because I am that person where I want to do more. Because I know I can do more, and I know like I can do better. It's very hard to try and rein that in. I've got a competitive mindset. I'm always want to do better. I'm always searching for like the next big thing, if that makes sense. It's hard when it's like I'm trying to tell, like my body's not catching up with my mind. So I know that I do need to slow it down a little bit with my training, because the last 2 months I have started noticing I'm getting some symptoms. And I know my consultant said to me, the treatment will work, but you also still need to be mindful of still pushing it. Like, you still have to be careful. I'll give you an example. When I was diagnosed with my autoimmune, the consultant asked me what I do, asked me how my lifestyle is, like what I basically do on a day-to-day. And at the time, I was a competitive bodybuilder. I was competing. And his words were, you will not be able to do that for much longer. So to say that to a full-time bodybuilder, competitive bodybuilder, it was quite a shock. He said to me, 2 autoimmunes I have, I would need to take up yoga. He said, your body will not be able to handle it. The amount of stress you're putting on your body with these conditions, you're gonna have to take up yoga. You will not be able to do it for a long time. Massive shock for me. It's not gonna happen. I will not let it happen. And I haven't. Got ready for high rocks, I've started running. So I know I'm putting quite a lot of stress on my body. I'm also being mindful. I know when I need to take a break, and I know when I need to rest. So like now, for instance, I know I'm training 5 days in a row and it's getting a little bit too much for me. So I'm gonna have to pull back a little bit. It's about knowing how to navigate through this, and also listening to my body. Like, whereas before she diagnosed and I was getting symptoms and flare-ups, I'd push through and I'd be in agony. Like, my wrists would be swollen and just stupidity, basically. I'd be wearing straps, I'd be lifting heavy, and I would be in so much pain. And it was like, now I'm like, why were you doing that? Like, but at the time it was like, I wouldn't, in my head I was like, I'm not going to let this beat me. No, I had to slow down and understand what was going on and listen to my body. So that's exactly what I do now. So yeah, we're going to have to slow down the 5 days a week. We're going to have to. Well, and I'm being sensible. We're not going back to before when I literally just didn't care and I'd be in pain, and I'm not doing that anymore. So we're going to be mindful. So I'm about to go in the gym. I will film some clips, but I know I'm going to have to film them on my phone because I do not have a tripod for my camera at the moment. So yeah, I will film some bits of my lower session and catch up with you once I finish. Just finished my lower session. Honestly, the gym was disgustingly hot. My hair had to stay up and I don't even want to put it down. I'm sweating that much and I'm actually dreading having my sports massage now in this heat. Not great. We didn't hit any PBs today. I didn't go in there expecting to hit PBs because energy is pretty low. All good. We had a good session. I felt strong. That's all that matters. The plan now is to get to my sports massage appointment in 45 minutes. Got plenty of time, and I'll take you with me. So I'll film some bits to show you how intense these sports massages are, how painful they are. Every time I have a sports massage, I'm like, why am I here? Why am I here? Because it's so painful. But you've got to do it. It's helping, especially with me starting running. I feel amazing after. I sleep like a baby. But arrive to my appointment now and bring you along with me. just got back from my sports massage and honestly, it was horrific. I do not know why I go back. I don't know why I go back. I go back because to train hard and I want to prevent injury. I said to her when I was leaving, I was like, I'm never training again. I'm gonna give up running. Because the pain, and you can clearly see it in my face, like I was in so much pain. I had to start taking makeup off. I was gonna finish off taking that off because I don't even know why makeup half the time there, because it always comes off. And then I'm gonna get ready to dance class, which I have managed to book on, and there is spaces. Change for dance, I'll show you the fit. My way now to dance. I'm hoping I can bring you in with me. You can meet Courtney, my dance teacher, who is also my client as well. She is part of Team She Is Empowered, which I absolutely love, and I love the community, and what she's built is amazing. She's definitely an inspiration. So I'm hoping you can meet her, but I'm not too sure if I can take some clips in the class, obviously with the other girls, so you feel comfortable with that. So I'll get some clips at the end, but yeah, I'm gonna drive there now, hopefully be able to take you in with me. Courtney, my dance teacher, so my client on She Is Empowered, which is amazing. Today it's commercial.
We're doing commercial, yeah.
It's like Afrobeaty song in
Bit
there.
Afrobeaty and twerky.
Even though my glutes don't move.
They do move, she's lying.
We're gonna do that. Hopefully I can get some clips for you. Take you along with me.
The mouse baby. Yes, like the last one. There's an extra. Yeah. It's a bit use that arm that you've just put out to swing you around. Boom, boom. Then you 8, 2, 3, 4. Keep it there. 6, throw it. Top head. That was beautiful. Do it. Finished dance. That was intense. I absolutely loved the routine. So I tried to catch as much as I could. Trying to head whip with a head full of extensions, this is just not okay. And it's so heavy as well. So I had to put my hair up halfway through. Hot now, I was sweating. Monday dance done. I'm gonna go home. Bits to do on my laptop, which won't take me long. I will into bed. I need to try and have an early night tonight. I say this every night. I say this to Fraser in the morning. I'm like, I'm gonna have an early night tonight. But yeah, you've been saying this since we met. Still haven't. I cannot remember when you've actually gone to bed early. It's because I've usually got so much to do everything, and then there's something I need to do or I remember to do. I don't want to do it tomorrow because I'll forget to do it. So I'm very much like, if I think of something, I've got to do it there and then. That is the plan. Shower, get ready for bed. I'm going to leave the YouTube here. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you've liked this, please like and subscribe to my YouTube, and there'll be loads more. Let me know what you want to see. Love you all. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.